Hey everyone, I'm Shadow, and in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to make a game like Doors. I think like, um, I think I have a problem because already so many people have made to make how to make a game like Doors and stuff. So that's really bad, especially now Code. He got 39K views, and this guy also Um, I don't think so. He's gonna be that problematic. Um, anyways, I've I've created a I've created a teleporter portal. Like it's not even finished yet, but I'm gonna finish this in the video. This is gonna be in the description, okay? And I'm gonna start explaining how the script works. Let's go inside the module first. Here we're gonna define the player's class name. It's gonna find the explorer and gonna find its class name. Yeah, class name here, and same with the teleport with its class name also. And I am also diff. I'm also adding a variable of gate. This is the model it's gonna define here, and the gate, which is a part, it's gonna be touched like called here. And this is a function where we can remove the player from the table. So character, it's character basically. I'm gonna make it easier. So it's gonna be name. It's gonna be the player, not name, player name, I guess. I think it's much easier to understand. It's gonna find the player's name, and and this is the player's table. It's gonna loop through the table until it's gonna find, not until it's gonna find the word. If it finds the player, then done. Then there's a module on timer. It's gonna go. It's gonna loop through this variable for the max time. Instead. So um, game.count. This is our GUI. This is our surface GUI. We are calling this out, and it's countdown text label, and and we're gonna change its text to the timer text. Here's its text. This is this text. I can like change it to wherever I can say and slash or hello like that. So in the script, it's gonna change to the timer length, and this is the and this players in bold. I mean, like why did I say players in bold though? But players in elevator, uh, elevator. So I'm gonna change players elevator. Yes, and players in, or I can like, just in countdown or something. It's count, not countdown though, but remaining. Rem, I don't know, remaining players and remaining players. Okay, I think it's gonna be better. And here's we gonna this is gonna be the how many players gonna be in the table. This gonna count. Put that counter and max players. This is gonna be our what can I say? Yeah, max players. It's gonna show how many players can join. Here's the max player count. Okay, and the last is the teleporting players. So there's gonna be a new table called teleporting table. This is gonna be a fresh new table, so we're gonna for the loop and gonna add the players in the table. So if you don't understand, what I'm gonna do is like, I hope you can see the screen though, but this is gonna be the list where the players currently are in, and we have to put it in the teleporting uh, teleport teleporting fuck uh, teleport teleporting table. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna whatever the um remaining players. uh, for example, let me make this more practical. Like for example, this is the player. Don't mind the triangle, but okay. So it's in the list. So we have to put it in this table. So what we are going to do is, here's our players table, which is the list, which is like, why, like, yeah, okay, yeah. So this is our, suppose the list is our players table. So players table, it's gonna look through the table, and if it's gonna find a player, um, 1 minute, gonna change this a bit, yeah, and it's gonna check if the player is in here, is in players table, like in players service, so that, and because when it's gonna check no, it's gonna find your username. For example, my username, Shadow Claw Plays. Uh, so Shadow Claw Plays it is, for example, and it's gonna take me to the, and I'm in the players table. So if it so I mean I'm in the players table, and if it's gonna find my, and it's gonna if it's gonna find me, then it's gonna add me in. So in it's gonna add it in the it's gonna add in the table, and in my, like, in players wait for job, this one, this table, and it's gonna add my player name wherever, not my name though, but my instance or something. I think the player object, yeah. Okay. If it couldn't find, then it's gonna remove it from the player table. Cool, right? So so then we're gonna create a code. We're gonna reserve and server, basically in private server, so that some random dude doesn't join in middle of the game. This is gonna reserve a new server for them. Then is TPing is gonna be true so that players can't, like, I'm gonna explain this later. Is TPing. Okay. If the table is empty, then I mean if the table is not, like, not not empty, the teleporting table, then it's gonna teleport the players to the other game. So it's lobby, yeah, basically the lobby to the main game. You understand? Okay, I think, and it's gonna wait until if the players table is empty or not, then the teleport is TPing is gonna be false. So I think you understood the module perfectly or something, I guess. Yeah, here we're gonna, of course, we're gonna add is, uh, I kind of like to separate these a little bit. Yeah, okay, then. So, yeah, here we're gonna call the class name, and we're gonna add the module here, uh, this module only. and we're gonna create, this is the players table which we are calling it in the parameters. This is gonna be the table, main table, and of course this gate thing and stuff. Yeah, and this is the is TPing part. Let me explain that first. If is TPing is true, then it's not gonna allow the player to allow the player to come in, because here is TPing is equal to true, then it's gonna not allow the player because they're teleporting to other game. Then in middle of it, like if they're in middle, then that's gonna be cringe. So so and there's gonna be a rebound so that there's so that player like the player can't join, and this can't join also kind of prevents if the player is in the queue, then if it gonna touch this part again, then it shouldn't add the player again in the table. So there's gonna be two names, like, you know. So for example, uh, what username can I take? Yeah, yeah, Craft, your favorite YouTuber or something. Emma, suppose it's his username, and you by mistakenly touch the Q part, and his name gonna add again like this. Yes, it's gonna come like that, and it's gonna be weird. So we don't want that. See, after that, we're gonna get the player from the character. Basically, there's gonna be a character on the workspace, and then it's gonna get the player from here, the my player's object. For example, if if the character was in here and it found my name character, then it's gonna check shadow club place. For example, here, like for example, shadow club place. Then it's gonna find shadow club place here. And next is what? Like, sorry guys. So if it's hit, it should we're gonna find the humanoid from the workspace in player's character. So it's gonna add it in the player's table, and it's gonna add its name. That's like, okay. After adding it, if you're gonna wonder why I actually like made a teleporting table instead of using this table, because it's just gonna be storing the strings inside. If I'm gonna use this, then it's gonna have error. They it's gonna expect you to add the player object instead of the string, but instead you have added string. That's the problem. So what I did was use a string. It's gonna find it like this. For example, my name, it's gonna find it like this. So and then it's gonna add the player object in the table. So it's gonna be like game dot players um dot shadow block, like that. So I think that would be a way. I think I'm sorry. Uh, I think I think that was a very detailed explanation. And this is gonna move the character towards this position, this TP position, this look part, and the gate, this one, TP inside the gate, and it's gonna find the position. So the position is going to be this XYZ, like it's gonna move towards this position like this, the timer thing. So the timer here, I've explained that it's gonna tick here. and it's gonna update this thing also. And module. Also, I should actually do this. Like, no, not this. This one, and it's going to be called teleporting. Teleporting, I guess. Good enough. And yeah, I think you have understood. And last thing, yeah, this player removing thing. It's gonna remove the player from the table when the player's gonna leave. And I have added the function and added this function to here. I think it was a really good detailed explanation. So I think let's proceed more. I have now created the main UI and off camera. I don't know how I tilted this though, but I think okay. Okay, I guess. Okay, I guess for now. You can make your own. Uh, First, let's add a script. It's gonna be like handler. Mm. And we're gonna open replica folder. We remote events exit event. It's gonna be called exit event. So basically it's going to exit. Okay. So uh um, we're gonna first define players. Now, mind, I think let's first call replicated storage. Okay, replicated storage. And let's take the main UI. It's going to be script of parent and mainframe. So main UI, wait for child, mainframe. Look, let's call this the exit button. Exit button. Okay, so let's go exit button. Um, Mainframe, wait for child, exit button, and the last is the loading. So mainframe, wait for child, loading. I have put wait for child because it's actually if your joid isn't loading, then it's a big problem. Like it can get an error or something. So that's why I put a wait for child. So it's gonna wait for a while. Wait. If it isn't there, then it's gonna put that infinite heal error or something in orange text. Anyway, so now next we're going to do is gonna exit button dot um, mouse click colon connect function, and when so if the player uh so also I think I'm gonna add another way. I'm gonna enter another class, players class. Then after that, I'm gonna put players dot character. Oh, okay. That. Oh, sorry. Local player and character. Player dot character or player dot character added. Wait for child. I added in character wait for child. If character fails to load, then if the character didn't load and the script loaded first, so we're gonna make sure that if the cat, then we can make sure that if the character is added or not. Okay, so next is gonna be I think we're gonna add the remote event here. So it's gonna be remote events folder. So replicate it switch, wait for child, remote events. Mm, And for the exit event, so okay, let me remote event dot exit. Uh, so next is we have to do is to put that exit event and put fire server. Okay, and I'm gonna put a arg here just in case. And after that, I think I think we don't need it. Uh, maybe so player. No. Now we're gonna add humanoid. So equal character wait for child humanoid. We're gonna check humanoid in the character. Okay. Next we're going to do is we have to add another variable called current camera. Dot camera subject equal humanoid. So if the character's camera is in like if the camera subject is different, so we can do some change like if the we have to exit the camera, then we can like I'm trying to say that if the player is in the cutscene mode and if it wants to exit the cutscene mode and go back to the camera mode again, so go back to the camera mode again and so that it some like if it wants to go back to the ca character's camera, so that's why I've put in that. Uh, where is okay. I think I should use a function instead because it would be even better to use visible equal false, text button equal false. Okay. Oh, replicated storage, replicated storage, and we're gonna add the folder also. Let's do a little down here. Local remote events, then replicate storage dot remote events. I have not put in wait for child because the server the server is already like because the server is like what can I say basically more efficiently like anyways I'm not gonna explain that. Uh, so exit event is remove event dot exit camera, and we're gonna add exit cam dot answer it connect function, and it's gonna be player, and if, and we're gonna add the module dot remove player function dot name and the players table. This is where we can remove the player from the table, and if player dot character, then also we're gonna do the player dot character, then move, move to, okay, now we're gonna add the teleport part, another teleport part. So it's gonna be called TP2, and we're gonna put it here, this side, and workspace dot t workspace dot no sorry gate dot tp dot position. Yeah, he is gonna, it's gonna go to the other part, like the exit part. Okay, so next I think we can do is uh so now we can do is mm, uh yeah, on on current server player move to, so I think I can like test now. 1 minute. Also, I'm gonna make the UI visible when entering. So I'm gonna add this also, like exit event dot on client code on connect function. Yes, then exit button dot visible equal false. That's it. And we can now add, so if exit exit um z event file client, and 1 minute we can exit client, and I mean file client. So let's make it a little easier, I guess. Player means player, I guess. So okay, this is file client. This is only gonna fire the particular client that, for example, like this gate, when you touch that, it's gonna show sorry, show the exit button UI. Okay. Mm, no. Okay. So the real problem was that these events weren't even firing. I forgot there was a while loop. Ah, uh, uh, okay. Now I understand what really happened. So, uh, yeah, now it's working. So I'm gonna make it even more better. So exit function, exit function, exit function. So here I'm gonna remove this. Mm. I'm using functions because it's very efficient. It's gonna make the code efficient. Like how, like if you're gonna ask, what happens though when you do this? Like if you do like connect, if you connect it like this, then it's gonna be like it's gonna first run through, then it's gonna check error when you activate this event. When you activate the event, so that's the issue with it. So when you use functions, no, it's gonna already tell you if there is an error or not. That's why that's why I like this. Like functions are the best. Okay. Next, what we're gonna do is we're same with this also. So I can do this like function exit event from okay. Do the same event function. I think this would be better. Hmm. And I'm gonna change it to this exit event. Yeah, I think it's gonna think, mm, attempt to call attempt to call instance attempt to call instance value. Oh, call instance value. Huh? That's weird. Oh, my bad. My bad. Okay. Well, okay. I have made that error. Like I made that same mistake again. Don't do that ever. Like how I did. Don't do that. So when you're in, this is gonna be like this. So let's add another event called um uh enter entering event. Actually enter event. I can say like enter event. So it's gonna be here. Enter event remote uh, remote events. Wait for child enter and it's gonna be local function go event function 2 and what we're gonna do is with the camera. We're gonna do with something with camera. Like in those there's a camera when you like enter the elevator. Instead of calling it a gate, I should like call it something else. Or just leave it like this. I'm gonna call it cam. So it's going to be transparent. I think I should also transparent this also. And collisions also off. Make the collisions off and I think and that would be good. So now we're gonna add tween service. The fun stuff. Tween service basically it's gonna make the path smooth. Yeah, path smooth. Smoothly gonna slide. Sheesh. Info. I'm gonna get the tween info for the part how it's gonna work. Right now um it's gonna be quad, I guess. Quad and dot async direction dot out and zero zero false zero. Basically, uh, it's gonna check how many times it's gonna repeat, and this it's gonna call how many times it's gonna loop, and this it's a delay time. So next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna call the part. Uh, First we're gonna get the gate, local gate equal um, workspace dot gate, and yeah, we're gonna go cam, then gate dot cam. So now we're gonna create a tween here. Let's make it here. Camera tween, it's gonna be called. And tween service create. Um, the instance is going to be cam and and the tween info. The last thing is going to be uh, the position. Oops. Current cam, and okay that okay this one. Okay, C frame. Uh, so we can like put camera, current camera dot C frame. No, yeah, C frame and task dot wait 2 seconds. Then play the camera tween here when it like okay first let's put the entry tween. So enter event equal enter event. Okay, now we can like I think we can test it now. No, 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 no. Why like I'm so dumb. I don't know why, but why I'm so dumb. Camera dot and what? What the hell is wrong with you? First, we gonna check here. Enum dot camera type dot scriptable and cam. Then we gonna change the FOV between while using tween service. So first we're gonna do this. I love tween service though. What's the error? Oh, okay. What's the error? And we're gonna add FOV tween. Yes, FOV. And it's gonna be a little same though, but with field of view. Um, busy doing the cam FOV and going to add a number value cam FOV like 50 number variable after. Then okay, we're gonna put in the tween FOV tween. Next, check. So wait. Um, I think this is better. So, event function. Not gonna make that mistake again. Oh, so make sure that um the camera isn't like doing that. So what you should do is do show orientation. Okay, the front part is here, and we can like turn it like around, make the studs 5 and do this. See, now the part is in front, so it's not gonna do this anymore. This normal problem, this problem, and now we can do wherever we are. Yeah, yeah, it's do look like doors now. Yeah, this looks cool. Now we gonna make another and last event. It's going to be tele teleport event, or I can say loading event. Okay, and, and last and final function here, event event function 3, 3. mm, yeah, using this loading thing. Ah, we're gonna change mainframe's background and loading text transparency. These both transparency can be 0, so that in a smooth way. So now we're gonna do loading tween, gonna be tween service create loading and info local info 2 tween dot new. I think we don't need that like tween thing. Like we don't need any styles or something for this. So now the text transparency equal 0. Now this is going to be uh frame transparency, the background transparency, backgrounds transparency, and I think we are done here. So we're going to add play frame clean and going to add a while wait. So I'm gonna do the loading text thing. So doing loading here. Oh, okay, much better. Uh, so uh, so loading event equal remote event. Wait for chat. Loading event. Then loading event dot on kind go on connect event function. And I think we are almost done here. So I think we should like put the event here. So the replicated storage and remote events dot remote events and the last and final thing event uh loading event and yeah so mm, I don't know why my brain just suddenly stopped working. One. Yeah. Now we're gonna add a table. Adding loading event. Mm. So it's going to check through how many. I mean, I think I'm doing this wrong or something. Mm. Sorry. So mean players, get players. Okay. Now in table, I if if players find first child, I then we then this gonna happen. I mean like wrong one. That's wrong. Wait. I can like loop. Oops. Yeah. So think we can do with V. So, hmm, this looks good. In the next part, I'm gonna show you how we can like put a screen GUI instead of the Roblox loading screen that while teleporting. In the next video, I'm gonna do that. And thanks for watching.